this inside block. In this situation, it's extremely likely that he's going to try to let go with his hand and start hitting me, because he already shook me around and this is coming next. To keep that from happening, I'm going to hook it. Okay, this also takes his shoulders offline so they're tilted. That's good for me. My goal here is to do an inside block this way, but I'm going to come across his head on the way up. I'm going to cross his neck on the way down. Hey, get back here. So, this is your drawing arm. This is your inside block. Then you're going to punch, slowly, carefully, which happens to be exactly the right length. I come up and across there, he's loose. I come back across the side of his neck. Now look at this target. Boom, right there. I'm going to drive into that same spot again. And then, because the kata does, I'm going to start with my feet apart. I'm going to pull my feet together this way. So I was here. I'm going to step over here and it's going to fall where I was. By touching with your palm and putting your head here, you're going to tilt it back. And then you're going to turn it 45 degrees, like that. Now he's not strong at all. Any place I put his head, he's going to move to. Okay? So, up and sideways, just like that. That's your single most important two things. These squeeze together. And drape this one over the side. I go 1, 2, that's an inside block. 3, hook to there. Grab his head. 4, that's the hook punch. And move your feet. Biggest problem I have when I show people how to do stuff is they're doing stuff with their arms and they forgot to move their feet. So you have to do the real stance, the real hip twist, the real shift of your feet. Side, I'm going to duck out of the way and block it. I just happen to end up here. I'm going to hook his hand and punch. That's 2. Touch here and squeeze. Pull your feet together. 3. This one is more challenging than the other one because I don't get to crank his neck. You hook their arm with your right. And you bash them across the head. 1, 2. Punch them in the jaw. 3. Grab their head. 4. Comes another attacker. Block it. 1, 2. Hook under their arm and over the neck. 3. Let's move. 1. You can punch. 1. Down, in. Very, very tender. Both at the same time. Good idea. Of course, look at your stance. Because that's where the kata is. You should already know about this pressure point. I've told you about many times. You're scraping it towards the thumb. You should know about this pressure point on the side of the neck here. You're striking down with your forearm. You should know about this pressure point here on the inside of the knee. You're going to hit it with your knee. Make a fist. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. He's already grabbed me and he's trying to hit me and I'm dealing with all this crap. It's still the same defense. I can still come across here and across here. This doesn't really matter. I know where this hand is now. 1, 2. It makes it easier in some ways. So I give you one example. It doesn't have to be the only one. It could have been a two-handed grab. And I'm squeezing his arms in, hitting his knee, and coming across. 2. Right hand. 1, 2. Now he throws a left hand punch. You're going to cover it, hit him with your knee, and drive in and down. So you went 1, 2. And shortly, this will be a swarm of punches, slowly, that you're wading in against, and you're not going to let it bother you. I go in, I go in. So I cover and I hit, I cover, and this one can be a groin, can be the side, it doesn't matter. Boom, boom, into his leg, groin, lower body, side of his body. Throws a punch, 2, 3, 4, take that. You go 1, 2. I have my hands like this. I'm going to squeeze the nerves on the side of his arm by rolling the back of my hand on this side and the blade on this side. I'm going to squeeze it. Can you feel the nerve? See how it twisted his hand? This takes a while to learn. Squeeze it in and roll. That's the beginning of this part. So after you get this part, then of course you would grab and pull and strike and strike. Yep. Starts with a grab. Pull it into you. Lift it up slowly. Twist, twist, shove. If I put my hand out like this, I have no leverage. I can't do anything to him. So I'm going to take the back of my wrist here, and I'm going to pull him into my chest. See, this causes great discomfort. Okay? So all I did is go from here to here. Okay? You have to be careful so you don't break people's wrists. And then, very, very slowly, because the move goes 1, 2, Very, very slowly, I'm going to lift this up. If I do this wrong, though, it'll snap his arm. See, he's not happy. So I'm going to let his wrist go because I'm going to stop. And I have to go next. And then I know this part already. I twist, I hit, and I hit. My left hand's going to come across and grab her shoulder. In case she punches with her right, my right hand's up here. Your right hand is going to use this knuckle directly underneath her ear and just tap the side of her neck. Then pull her left shoulder and set her down. And I'm protecting myself and I'm hitting. And it looks like that. 1, 2. He could be punching head, punching body, 1, 2, doesn't matter. He could be grabbing me with one or both hands. 1, 2. Tremendous thing to do. Move forward. 1, 2. Right hand punch. 1. Left hand punch. Cover, hit. Hit their head. Boom, twist. Strike, strike. 3, 4. I'm taking my leg and my arm up, and then I'm coming down. So I'm spinning, I block with this hand or this hand, it doesn't matter. This comes up into here, boom, knocks him sideways, this comes down. You see it? Strike, strike. There he punches, strike, strike. It works super well. Okay, I turn and think, oh my God, there's a fist here, so maybe my left covers it, or maybe my right covers it, it doesn't really matter. Remember the kick we did on the pad? Now you get to tap their leg. Just touch it, and then drop your arm down across their neck and crumple them into the floor. This will work best if you do it the way you do in the kata. Your leg is up, your body drops. So my leg is up, my body drops, and she'll fall. If I already land and I try to do this, it's still very possible, but it doesn't have near the impact. I'm coming around, I'm going to step over this leg and drop my body weight down. Do that handy little throw.
Thank you.
So this series in Heian Godan, this is a block. For some reason they don't know. You crescent kick and elbow strike. There's another person over there. You block him, hit him under the chin. Somebody swings a stick. You jump over it. Luckily somebody kicks right there. You block it and move on. So you've got like 4 attackers and it doesn't really make any sense. All of this can be applied against one attacker. Elbow strike. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, that should pop them forward just a little bit, making their neck an excellent target to put your forearm on across your feet. Hang on to their shoulder, grab their gi, pick them up just a little bit. So as this shoulder's down, this shoulder's up. He's going to go there. Twist. Put him down there. Drop your body weight straight down and punch. They're punching. You're going to hit with your shin and drop them with your forearm. 1, 2. Coming on this side, block. 1, 2. Hit in the neck. 3. Pick them up. 4. Drop them. 5. And we got this. Cover, hit. Grab here, put his head down there. Well, the way we do this kata, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did not used to be that way. Even 40 years ago, 50 years ago, it was different. They did, it was more similar to 1, 2, 3. That was the whole thing. 2 little Okinawan back stances. There's nothing wrong with the idea that he took a punch at me and I'm going to cover it and hit him in the groin. Bah! So it's not a stab. You're slapping him in the groin. Boom. Or hitting him with your palm. Either one. Or he could have been grabbing me. I'm going to pull down here and hit him in the groin. Okay, that's the entry part. He could have been punching, I'm covering, and hit him in the groin, or pulling his head to him. All these are fine. A thing that matches the part I just said is, switch your feet, would you? He throws a punch at my head. I went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2 groin hits. 3, the throat. Is this part. Right hand. This is, as you know, a primary target. You're covering and hitting. This used to be in kata all the time. It kind of disappeared from most stuff. It's still in, I don't know, here, cover, hit. It's still, once in a while here, and it happens to be in this kata, cover, hit, 1, 2. Arm bar, head strike, groin strike. But I would probably change it back to the way it used to be. Do this on one side, then do a throw. Except for the part that most people are right-handed, so I should also be practicing this. 1, 2. Swing. 1, 2. Then I could also do a throw. Or 3. Depends. New attacker, block, strike. Attacker behind you, cover, hit, hit, hold. Back to the other side, cover, hit, hit. Away. I rest.